Mississauga.
All right, welcome back to the show, folks. Well, I may not have found a motorcycle, but I found a supercycle.
Supercycle bike. You need a helmet, though.
I do need a helmet. We're talking about July 1st, which of course is Canada Day, and in the Port Credit community, it is Paint the Town Red.
That's right, because it's Port Credit's 175th birthday, so it's a little bit of a dual celebration. And here to get us all started and ready for the Canada Day celebrations, we have Patrick, Jeffrey, and Jeffrey on the couch. Welcome, boys.
Welcome, boys.
You're here today because you're going to be getting to paint the town red, and you're going to be decorating your bikes, including the one that Travis is on here today, getting all ready for Canada Day.
Yeah, so Jeff, tell us what this is all about.
Well, Paint the Town Red is Port Credit's annual Canada Day celebration, and it's a whole day-long celebration that is going to start. There's a sunrise ceremony at 5:30 in the morning. Starting at 9, the kids are encouraged to come decorate their bikes, which is what we're going to be doing. You guys are going to help us decorate their bikes, ready for it.
Yeah.
Any of the children who decorate their bikes in the morning get to be in the parade. So that'll be fun. So they get to actually be in the parade. And then at 11 o'clock, we close down part of Lake Shore.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a parade with almost 100 different acts in the parade.
Yeah, and this is going to be great. We've been talking about this for the past couple of months, actually. John, who was the organizer, has been here. We have some of the restaurants on from Taste of Canada as well, because there's so much going on around Port Credit on the 1st. As you mentioned, we've got a stage with some music. We've got that huge cake cutting ceremony.
Who could forget that cake? I'm convinced that's going to break a record. It has to break a record.
The largest Canada flag cake in the country.
For sure.
In the country.
In the country.
Okay, wow. And of course the parade. Now, guys, I got to ask you, we're talking to your dad here, but Patrick, what are you most looking forward to for Canada Day?
Tough question, Travis.
Yeah, tough question here. It's 2020. Here, why don't you hold on to the mic there, bud? Tell me about your bike here. That's your supercycle?
I got it when I was turning 7, and that was pretty fast, and I can ride it really well, and I liked it.
And you liked it? Okay,
good.
so how are you going to decorate it for Canada Day? Do you know what you're going to do yet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna use this to cover the wires.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put a big flag and a small flag on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it sounds like, Patrick, you've got quite the plan. Jeff?
He's got a plan.
Do you know what you're going to do here?
I'm going to give the microphone to your brother. What are you looking forward to for your bike?
To decorate it and hopefully try to have the best decoration.
The best? Okay, well, what's going to make the best bike, though? What's going to make the best Canada Day bike? How are you going to decorate it?
A lot of Canada Day stuff.
A lot of Canada Day stuff. That's good. A lot of red and white, probably,
Yeah.
right? You guys got it started already with wardrobe.
Yeah, they're wearing Canada Day socks, even.
Canada Day
the door. Well, show them that at home, guys. Show that one to the camera. Just adding to the look of your bike and painting the town red. So this is going to be very exciting because you guys are going to be able to be in the parade, too. So what does that mean for you to be walking down the streets and everybody seeing you and waving? What are you looking forward to? Really good?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to feel
Really
good. And Jeff, you know, why do you really want to get the kids this involved with Canada Day at such an early age and make it such a big part of their summer?
Well, because we're Canadian, and this is our way of celebrating, and we do a lot in the community. Port Credit is a very vibrant community. There's lots of stuff going on, and I've been on the committee, and I'm helping out with various aspects of it, so they hear about what's going on, and so they've been excited about it, and so they can't wait. Plus, there's going to be great prizes. There's 3 age groups for the kids are aged from 3 to 14, and so there's going to be prizes from 3 to 6, 7 to 10, and then 11 to 14.
Okay.
So there's going to be some great prizes with the. So we want lots of kids because I don't want them to win all the prizes. So we want lots of kids to come out and decorate their bikes.
He doesn't have room in the garage, is what he's
It's
trying
true.
to say. So what else can we expect? We talked about the cake. We've talked about this parade, of course. You mentioned the restaurants that will be participating. Actually, can you tell us a bit more about the restaurants in case viewers don't know about that?
Sure. There are a bunch of different restaurants in Port Credit, and each one is taking a different province, and so they're going to do a theme for that province. So one will be BC, one will be Alberta, one will be, the Maritimes, etc. And so they're going to do local, favorites of that particular province. So people can travel up and down Lakeshore, sampling and trying different foods. foods from across the country.
What a great
That's very
idea,
cool.
right? Celebrating Port Credit and our country at exactly the same time. Now, what about some of the performances that are going to be at the event?
In the evening, starting at around 6 till 10, there's going to be the Legend Show.
Right.
So there's going to be a bunch of different acts like Lady Gaga, Tom Jones, ABBA, and Shania, and the Bee Gees.
Okay. Well, I mean, and they're tribute performances.
They are tribute
Yes.
performances, not the real ones. That's right. Someone in the green was asking.
I saw Charles like, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber.
That's right. And it
okay.
all ends at 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And there's going to be the grand finale, which are fireworks. And it's
yeah.
going to be
Fireworks,
the, yeah.
and of course that you can't forget about the big fireworks, and of course there's going to be bikes as well, which are going to be all decorated. And I think we should probably start now.
Start
guys.
Yeah,
decorating.
let's get
Yeah.
started. Oh, guys, you want to head up in front with Travis, and you guys can get all decorating. Now, you brought in today, you brought stickers. What's
What's
this?
this?
Oh, those are
It's
my
like a little windmill thing. Okay,
favorite.
so you guys are going to have all these supplies there for the kids?
The kids need to decorate their bikes before they show up.
Okay,
So
so
they're
that-
going to have to
okay.
decorate their bikes, and then
help
what
you
they need
guys.
to do is come to the Port Credit Harbor Marina, which
Okay.
is at 1 Port Street.
Right.
And it starts at 9
Let's get
o'clock. So
decorating.
registration is at 9. So they need to come at 9 o'clock with their bike decorated. And the only other caveat is because most of them are going to be children, parent and guardian will have to be in the parade with them. They also need to be dressed up.
Okay.
Oh, the parents need to be dressed up too. Okay.
Whoever will be escort, yeah, because we can't have 7-year-old kids walking through the parade by themselves.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, so the parent will have to. That looks nice.
I'm decorating myself.
Yeah, decorating.
So yeah, the parent will have to dress up as well.
Okay.
They don't necessarily have to bring a bike, but they will need to, wear something Canada
Red and
Day-ish.
white.
Yeah,
Red and white.
Let's get in
something
the
with a
spirit, right? If you're
flag
going to
and-
go to the
Yeah.
parade, might as well get ready to do it right.
Well, I
Exactly.
kind of asked you this question already, but I mean, it's important for you, obviously, to instill some kind of national pride
Correct.
in the kids.
Is this okay?
This is a fun way of doing it. Why? What do you teach them about their country?
Well, in
good.
school, they've done a number of different projects on both the provinces and the country themselves.
Right.
So they already know quite a bit. So this just, with the Taste of Canada, all the different restaurants, they'll be able to sample other things from part of the country. They don't always get a chance to go and visit all the provinces.
Yeah.
They've been here into Ontario,
Right.
they've been to BC to visit family, but they haven't been
Right.
to Alberta and places like that. So it gives them a chance to learn more about our country.
Well, we're going to keep decorating through the commercial break. We'll show you what we did when we come back. We'll talk a little bit more about Paint the Town Red, but more importantly about these great Canada Day festivities and our celebration of Port Credit. We'll be right back.
Got stuff to sell? Want stuff to buy? Swap Shop has returned to Rogers TV, Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Watch live Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. only on Rogers TV.
Tune into Talk Local on Rogers TV. See more in-depth coverage, more discussions, and more debates. Watch Talk Local Mondays at 7 p.m. only on Rogers TV.
For your weekly dose of South Asian culture, festivals, and entertainment, don't forget to tune into South Asian Focus TV. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. only on Rogers TV.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to call this public meeting to order.
Watch Regional Council at Work live on Rogers TV from the region of Peel headquarters. Watch council members from Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon as they discuss the issues that matter to our community.
So there's some new exciting things, and I am looking forward to reporting to you on our 2009 statistics.
Region of Peel Council, Thursday, July 8th, starting live at 9:30 a.m. only on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV, Mississauga.
Welcome back to Daytime, and we're starting to decorate our bikes. If you could see, we hope we can win, and maybe it will be a good candidate.
Yeah. There you go. I bet it's going to be a good Canada Day. We've got Jeff, and of course Patrick in studio getting ready to get the bikes set for Canada Day.
Well, that's right, because Port Credit celebrations are happening as well as Canada Day celebration. That all happens on Canada Day. And as you mentioned, hopefully your bikes are good enough to be in the parade. You said, I think they will be, though. Guys, we're doing a pretty good job. Okay. Let's keep decorating, though. Let's get these bikes really ready.
You team up with Deja there. I'm gonna team up with you there, Patrick. And what do you think we should do here? We should get this ready here.
I have some here. I have some here to cover the wires with.
Okay.
Maybe tape that? Maybe tape that there?
Maybe tape that.
Okay.
Now, can we decorate really with anything?
Yeah. You can decorate it with anything. It's Canada Day. It's also a birthday celebration. So if people want to put lights on it, if they want to make it play sound, sure, they can decorate it with anything. It doesn't have to be just Canada Day. That the theme is, sort of happy birthday, because again, it's Canada's birthday.
Right.
It's Port Credit's birthday. So there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah,
and the kids. Oh, sorry, Travis. Are the kids going to be riding the bikes? Or are they going to be walking the bikes?
They'll be walking the bikes because they'll probably ride too fast, and depending on all the other acts that are going on. Because we're going to have close to 100 different acts. We're going to have classic cars. We're going to have bands.
Yeah.
We're going to have all sorts of things.
And of course there is the food, as we mentioned as well, because Taste of Canada is going on that weekend as well. And it all gets started with a flag raising ceremony early in the morning.
5:30.
5:30 in the morning. And of course
early.
we were talking about the cake a bit earlier as well. The cake is a big deal.
The cake is a very big deal. It's going to be, like I said, the largest Canada Day or largest Canada flag cake in the country, bigger than the one in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And it is going to take a team of 4 people an hour and a half to cut the cake.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And everyone who attends will have a chance to taste the cake, too.
Everybody can come down at 1 o'clock to La Villa Bakery, which is on Lakeshore in Seneca. He's just taking over for you.
Give me the mic for a second. What's up, Patrick? Or Jeff?
Well, what happens if a few people get sick or something?
He wants to know what if a few people get sick. He's
taking over.
He's taking over, asking the questions.
He's taking over.
St. John Ambulance is going to be on site. So if anyone does get sick, if anyone does overheat, we're going to have plenty of water for the acts, and of course there's stores all along the lakeshore and stuff. So anybody who can get thirsty, there's lots of things to eat.
And it's going to be a long day, Jeff. That was a good question. Any other questions you got?
Yeah.
He's not
Grill
sure.
him. Grill
I
that.
don't think so.
No, he's good.
That's it?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I got a question for you, Jeff. Again, it is a long day, starting
Yep.
at 5:30 in the morning when we have the opening ceremonies. And then
Yep.
the fireworks, of course, that
10
happen
o'clock.
very late at night. So you're really making sure that people are staying hydrated and keeping the
Correct.
shade as much as possible.
That's correct.
What else would you recommend that they bring to the parade?
Well, what they're going to want to do is they can bring any, not big tents, but umbrellas or anything else to keep shaded. There's going to be lots of stuff going on at Memorial Park. Like we said, there's a Legends concert. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be other stuff for the kids. There's also going to be the little Via train. I don't know if you've had a chance to ride the little Via train.
No, I haven't, but I've heard so much about it.
Yeah, so Via Rail has their little train, and then everyone can climb in and take their turn and go for a little spin around the Memorial Park. We did it the other day at the Waterfront Festival. It's great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun for everything.
And Jeff, come here. I have a question to ask you. What do you think it's going to take to really have a winning bike? Face that camera there and tell the folks at home. If kids are at home right now and they're like, what do I do to make a winning bike?
You tell them.
Tell them what to do.
Really decorate it.
You got to really decorate it. What are some of the keys? I noticed you put a bow here on yours and a flag. What else would you put?
Some stickers, maybe some lights.
Some stickers, some lights. Okay. And Patrick, do you have any tips for the folks at home as to what they should do? Face the camera there.
He's not sure.
Music? Music.
Music, and you can put stickers on your seat if you want.
Well, you put a sticker here on your seat, and I guess we're wrapping this with ribbon. Why do you think that's a good idea?
So no one can see the wires while I'm watching my bike.
Well, that's a very good thing, but you have to, you got to be careful of that. You don't get in the brakes here and things like that. So I guess it's also good to have Dad Or mom watching, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these boys have been very excited about their bikes. We've been talking bike history. Both of them were telling us when they got their bikes, when they started riding their bikes. Is this a new one for you? You've had this one for a while? And when are you looking for? Do you think you're going to grow out of this bike soon? Or are you going to keep it for a while longer? He's going over to Dad to ask. Oh, he's getting the microphone.
Maybe
Good
by
stuff,
the
boys.
end of the year. Just maybe.
A new bike?
Maybe at the end of the year. Okay. And Patrick, you were telling me a story about, you guys are so good with the mic situation.
Great.
You're better than me and Deja. Here, bud, face the camera here. And tell us a little bit about your bike here. It's a super cycle. I've got a super cycle at home too. When did you get this bike?
I got it before my birthday.
Before your birthday. That's very cool. And how's it working out for you? You like these wheels? Are they all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you guys go like bike riding by like the Port Credit River there and stuff like that?
Yeah, we sometimes go to the lake.
Yeah? And what's the best part of summer?
We need more tape.
The bike rides?
The bike rides.
The bike rides.
When it stood for the when it stood for bike ride. I liked my bike because in the summer it stood for riding our bikes to the lake.
And what should you be telling all your friends who are watching say about bike safety, about how they should be careful on their bikes? Do you know any of the rules?
You should always wear a helmet.
Yes, this is true.
And
that's a good point.
That's a good one.
Because helmets are required to be in the parade. So any of the kids riding their bikes will need to wear a helmet.
Oh, Jack, you're still here. Sorry, we were forgetting about you. This is going to be a great event for families, and that's I think the main point that we really want to get across, because you know there's so many events happening around Mississauga, Brampton during the summer, but a lot of them are focused on adults, right? Is that the advantage of really having this festival every year?
I think so, and because it lasts all day, so you can pretty much spend the entire day there. I know oftentimes the three of us are sitting around going, "Okay, what are we going to do today?"
Right.
So now we have an entire event all day. We can do the bike decorating, we can do the parade, we can go for cake, then we can make our way back to Memorial Park to see some of the other children's stuff that's going to be there. You know, we can stay for some of the acts, and then if they're still awake, we can do the hour-long fireworks at the end.
It's going to be an amazing day, and again, those fireworks, you've been raising money all year long with so many different events for Paint the Town Red to make sure that this year's fireworks are even better than last, and one that we will never forget. Thank you very much for being here, boys. Boys, you did a great job. I can't wait to see you in the parade. We hope you see you guys all there as well. Don't forget, we're celebrating Canada Day, but also Port Credit's birthday. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Daytime.
I've never seen something like this before.
We're pretty excited. This is a really big game.
Pretty much 2 hours of non-stop action.
For all the local news,